Kia ora koutou. At our 5th Instep Young Leaders Breakfast, we got to tour around the new Te Manawataki o Te Papa Civic Centre project with LTMcGuinness. So this was a chance to hear how major builds like this bring together ideas around sustainability, community and future-focused designs, but most importantly, their career pathways.
Projects that we currently have going in Tauranga are the Community Hub and Library and what we call CWEM, which is the Civic Whare Exhibition Centre and Museum. We've just recently handed over the Art Gallery across the road. Before that, we did 90 Devonport Road, which is Tauranga City Council mass timber office building. We handed over Masonic Park about a year ago, and we started in Tauranga a few years ago with the demolition of the old Tauranga City Council office building. LTMcGuinness plays a key role in the revitalisation of the city centre, along with Willis Bond and Tauranga City Council. We're the boots on the ground, really, and we're bringing to fruition, I think, all of the hard work and the design work and the vision. I think that was sort of 10 years in the making. The next generation coming through, super important to LTMcGuinness. So engaging with youth, reaching out to the polytechs and the schools is a key part of making sure that we've got a good stream of workers and resource coming through for the future. If a student wants to start in the next 12 months, the best thing to do is try to get a labouring job. That is the gateway. It's a very low skill bar to get over. Alternatively, the options are to go and maybe do a course at Polytech, like a pre-trades course, potentially lead into an apprenticeship for them. But really, all you need is a good attitude. Come to work, turn up on time, put your head down, put your hand up if you need a hand, and you'll get noticed, and that's the best way to make a start.
I didn't even know that there was going to be multiple buildings. I heard of like a museum, but the stuff that they're doing is actually really cool, and there's a lot more going on than I thought.
Yeah, I didn't realize how many people are working at the same time and like all the different stages they're at. So that's really cool, and the material are like really well developed now.
I knew that the library was getting a little revamp, but I expected it to be like a tiny little building, not this really cool, fancy thing. And it's got all like the multi integration with like even the design, and I just find that stuff so fascinating. I think this will bring a lot because it's right next to the uni. I think it'll be really helpful for all of the uni students to come use the library space. And yeah, I just think it'll bring a lot more tourists in as well for like the museum. Lots of new stuff that people don't get to see. He was saying it's all just locked away in a storage and not many people get to see all the like artifacts that we have, so that'll be really cool to bring them out. I found that a lot of different people started in really different spaces, which led them to get into construction. Like there was a guy who did English, there's a guy who just did engineering, and they've all got to construction in the end. And it's just interesting how you think you might want to do something, but it's good to keep your doors open because they all end up somewhere different.
Yeah, and they're all like jack of many trades. Like they do everything. They do computer to like the hands-on things.
And yeah, they said there was like 50 different construction, like different types of construction sectors on this one site.
Yeah.
I've learned that there's tons of different roles that play here. There's a whole bunch of different companies that put a lot of work and effort in. I've learned how innovative that they are. They're like trying out new things and they're experimenting. And it's good to see like the change that what the library used to be into what it's turning into. I think I'd like to see like a bigger community, like a growing sort of community of people. I mean, it's a bit sad some days when you see that there's not a lot of people in Tauranga and stuff like that and people just want to leave, but I think it would be good to see the community come back and just a comfortable space for people to hang out.
Again, a huge mihi out to LTMcGuinness for allowing us to bring our students here today and seeing all the opportunities and possibilities that they have.